Understanding economic and political systems. Communism, socialism, capitalism, Marxism, free markets, mixed markets, and democratic socialism. Economic and political systems are frameworks societies use to organize their economies and distribute resources. Each system represents different philosophies about how resources should be allocated, the role of government, and the rights of individuals and businesses. Here, we'll explore the distinctions between communism, socialism, capitalism, Marxism, free markets, mixed markets, and democratic socialism. 1. Communism. Definition. Communism is a political and economic ideology advocating for a classless society where all property and resources are communally owned. In a communist system, there is no private ownership, and the state typically controls all means of production, such as factories, farms, and businesses. Key features: classless society. The primary goal is to eliminate class distinctions between the bourgeoisie, owners of the means of production, and the proletariat, working class. State ownership. All means of production are owned and controlled by the state. Central planning. The government makes all decisions about the economy, including production targets, pricing, and distribution of goods. Absence of private property. Personal property is limited to personal items, while all productive property is owned communally. Examples. Historically, the Soviet Union and Maoist China attempted to implement communist systems, although deviations from the ideal have been acknowledged by scholars. 2. Socialism definition. Socialism is an economic and political system where the means of production are owned or regulated by the community as a whole, usually through a democratic state. Unlike communism, socialism allows for some private ownership and market activities, but emphasizes reducing income inequality and providing public welfare. Key features: public ownership, key industries and services, like healthcare, education, and transportation, are often owned or regulated by the government. Redistribution of wealth. Through progressive taxation and welfare programs, socialism aims to reduce economic inequalities. Mixed economy. Combines elements of both planned and market economies, allowing private businesses to operate alongside public enterprises. Focus on social welfare. Strong emphasis on social safety nets, public services, and workers' rights. Examples. Countries like Sweden and Denmark have systems often described as socialist, though they are more accurately termed social democracies because they blend socialism with capitalism. 3. Capitalism. Definition. Capitalism is an economic system characterized by private ownership of the means of production and operation for profit. The market, driven by supply and demand, determines prices, production, and the distribution of goods. Key features: private property. Individuals and companies own and control assets and resources. Free market. Economic activities are governed by market forces without undue interference from the government. Profit motive. Businesses operate to maximize profit, which drives innovation and economic growth. Competitive markets. Multiple firms compete, which theoretically leads to better products and services at lower prices. Examples. The United States and most Western countries operate primarily on capitalist principles with significant variations in how much regulation and state intervention they allow. 4. Marxism. Definition. Marxism is a theoretical framework for analyzing society, economics, and politics based on the works of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. It focuses on the struggles between classes and promotes the idea